to DTR Tuesday Night Racing as we are here live in Singapore. Round 3 of the Division 1 Championship. It's me, Bog, your commentator for tonight. Unfortunately, not with my usual co-commentator Nell. He's busy doing other stuff, but you can hear his voice this upcoming Thursday with Division 5. Right, quali has started, and we're starting with one of the favorites of today, Joe Royal, setting the first time in a 36.269. I think there are a few drivers that might be able to do even better than that. Not a lot. But today's favorites on pace, and I'll explain later why I said it. Joe Royal, Shabby, of course. Tool, fully named Too Late Mate, but let's name him Tool. Maybe DTR No Jock, who just put in the fastest lap. He was on pole last week. I think he was second in qualifying in round 1. And his race results so far were 4th and 6th or 7th. Can't really, not sure, one of those. And Tool improved with 35.772. Those are phenomenal times, ladies and gentlemen. That is just insane. Right. Well, 13 drivers has set a time, and so far it's the top 4 that I mentioned that would go. But that is on pace. However, this is one of those tracks where not everything is about pace, because a lot of things come into play. On the street track, we could have safety cars, lots of safety cars. We could have changing weather conditions, but the weather forecast is set to be dry, so that's a factor less. But safety cars will definitely have an impact on this race. In just a moment, I'm getting my food. Right. Still a few drivers. The time Wesley is entering the pit lane did not set a time, and we have Dymex on an outlap. Dymex is named Dylan. Let's see how he does still on the outlap. Dylan is probably not the quickest. Oh! But it's one of those tracks where, despite not being the quickest, oh, please watch out. You could still score big points if you manage to stay out of trouble, which is probably the most important part here on this track. Of course, it's always important to stay out of trouble, but on this track where danger is everywhere, corners close to you, the car is so close to you on this narrow street track, yeah. Despite George Chogers not liking the track, it's probably everyone else's one of its favorite tracks. There's a few races it is actually. So, Dylan spun on his outlap, but is he going to come in, or is he going to go? No, he's going to go for that lap. Well, there is yellow at turn 3, but that's already gone. So let's have a look at how Dylan will do. As he has not set a time yet. Oh, he invalidates. That's quickly in the lap. That's his lap over. Let's see who else is now. That's Fallout 2. He's on his out lap for his second run and trying to look to improve a very impressive 35.772. Amazing how these drivers are managing to set a time. I think it's amazing that you're even going below 37, but some guys even go below 36. Right. And I think several drivers starting their huddle up now. Joe Royal, who was on pole in the last two Grand Prix, but haven't won one so far. Let's see, he's up 1.7. Oh, Royal is round. Royal around. Yeah, that's what we've seen a lot from him, being bloody quick, especially over one lap, but keeping the car on the track. That is something different. However, yesterday during the All Division practice, aka Division 0, the Open Class Series, he did manage to get pole, and he did manage to win the race, and by quite a margin. Sure, not the competition wasn't all of his own level, but still, there were guys like No Joke, there were guys like Dimix, like Wesley, who else was there? Stavulis was there, I think Lancey was there, so still was some very good drivers actually. Alright, so his lap is done. Let's see who else is shabby. Can he improve? He may not be the quickest over in one lap, but in race pace, I think he might be the quickest. Oh! Oh no, he invalidates his lap on the very last corner. That is a shame. On board here with Jug or Tool. Tool is, oh, I think a little mistake there. Let's say Tool coming up to the final corners. Let's see if he is able to improve. Royal in the pit and Tool, can he improve? Boom, he does with a 10th. 35.6. Wesley goes to P4. Well done, Wesley. Here goes Jug. Can he improve in his time? He put in so much practice, and he is very, very, very determined to get pole position, but he aborts this lap and might go on for another run if he has enough time. Meanwhile, his teammate is entering the pit as well. Still no time yet. Right, who is on the lap now? Tenkate, making his season debut in Division 1. Just starting a lap actually. No, just finished actually when this is his end lap already. My apologies. Right, so who is on a lap? Donkey Dan is on an in lap Tool is coming in. Stav is on his in lap, so is Prince. A lot of guys in that pit. So I think Marcel's the only one really going for something is on his out lap. Still fairly early, so no real action actually at the moment. Here comes Marcel. On his third is hot lap. His fastest lap time so far is a 37.7. Bit slow for Division 1 to be fair. I'm sure he can do better. Is up nearly a 10th. He's gonna need a bit more, but most time is there to get in the second sector. Has a McLaren ahead of him. That's Joe Royal on his out lap. Up to the hairpin. Yeah, Joe Royal is moving over. Let's see what he does after sector 2. It's 2.5 tenths. 2.5 tenths is, well, if he continues this improvement, he's probably gonna add another tenth, and that could possibly bring him up one position. But is that enough to keep that position? It's only one. It's probably good. Oh, small mistake. Now there goes his lap. His qualifying is over. Right, who else? Fox Blue. Very disappointing so far. And he is going to start a hot lap. Dylan is on his out lap, I think. No, that's a hot lap. Says it's purple. Well, that won't be a surprise if he could put it on pole. Right, but we have no jug, and we're gonna go on board with the Canadian. Very ambitious Canadian driver. Keeps it in third for the hairpin. If you look at it, you'll notice he is always driving fairly high gears through the corners, while Fox Blue is done with his quali and retires. Dylan, teammate of No Job, is put it on P8. That is fairly well done for Dylan. Oh, very close to the wall here. Is he improving? Oh, he is, but it's not enough. 35.753. He's quicker than his rival Joe Royal, but it's not enough for pole position. Let's see, where is Joe Royal? On P3 right now. Is he improving? Yes, actually by 0.3, but that is not enough to get on the front row. Where's Tool? Well, actually, it's not even relevant where Tool is, because he's quickest, and the numbers 2 and 3 are not going to improve. Donkey Dad actually moved up to P4, the two-time Division 2 champion. Pantera is having a strong qualifying session with P6. Shabby is a little bit disappointing. Wesley Dunn is in P4, Shabby in P7. What can he do? The 3-time champion. Oh, he's up 5/10. Wow. Well, let's follow him. He threw away his last attempt by invalidating his lap on the final corner, taking too much of the curb, going over the line as he's in the final sector. Only one corner to the left to go. The same corner he invalidated early on, and too late. Oh, wow! Improves even more. Shabby goes, oh, that's a phenomenal time as well. Goes to P3, but 2. Hello. Jesus. 35.322. That is just bizarre. That is... That man is driving a rocket ship. Can't be anything else. Right, still we have... Oh, about to say the only one left is 10K. He's entering the pit lane, and that means no one is going to improve his time anymore. And this is quality. Wow, what times have we seen? On pole position for Belgium. Too late, mate. He does it in the Haas with a huge margin of 4/10 on the Canadian driver. No, then we have Shabby, we have Joe Royal, and third rate we have Donkey Down, Wesley, Pantera, Black Mama with a nice improvement there, 36.5. Dimix and Tankate in P10. Then we have Stavroulis, Lancey Chokers. We have Prince in P14, and then we have Marcel and Fox Blue. And imagine doing a 37.0 and being only P13. Wow. Right. And the drivers will now choose their strategy. What tire will they start on? How much fuel are they going to take with them? And I think we've seen recently in some races where the fuel consume rate was a bit higher than some drivers expected in the last few races. So it might be one too low. I mean, especially on the tracks where multiple safety car situations are expected, and this is definitely one of them. What you see often is that drivers go for a low amount of fuel, as under the safety car is very steadier fuel. But if that safety car doesn't come, or the fuel usage rate is higher than expected, you could be in trouble. We've seen it a few times, even last night with Wesley, who had to give up a podium. And a few other times as well. Well, here we are, the start of the formation lap. This is not the race yet, don't worry. Now, let's see who is watching, guys. Speed Eric is in the house, Juck, my man. Let's go. Oh, look at that. We got Juck's fan base here. Well, speed is not the problem with Juck. Usually his issue is not making the mistakes and keeping it on track and not hitting the wall like he did yesterday. But it's one little mistake that screws up your race. But if he manages to stay out of trouble, he could be in a podium today. Well, maybe even a win. But, yeah, like I said a few times tonight before, staying out of trouble is crucial. Well, have a look at who is on what tire. Right, nearly everyone is starting on a medium tire, on the hard tires, except for 3-4 drivers. Wesley from P6. We've got Chokers, Marcel, and Fox Blue. So 2 of the 3 of the 4 last drivers. And Wesley is probably at split strategies with his teammate Shabby. So now I'll have a look at position change. So when the race starts, we immediately know who has moved up and down. As all drivers are lining up. Who is gonna enter the first corner as first? As the red lights go out, and oh, it seems like a good start from Tool. Oh, and the McLaren is away really quickly. Yeah, Tool keeps the lead. Nojak stays in second. Royal moves up to P3 and takes the position from Shabby. Further, not a lot of movement around except for Chokers. And Wesley moves up to P5. So we have... Oh, we have trouble. I think it's Chokers and Tenkate who have collided. Oh, and there's a pen there with Tenkate. Yeah, here they are. Mercedes and Williams drivers. Oh, look at that, look at that. Joe Royal. Oh, trying to make the move on Jock, but it's not sticking. And, oh, Jock is giving it all to keep the position here at the hairpin. And now it seems like Shabby is getting into the mix, and we're going to have a look at the tires. Once Shabby gets into rhythm, it's unbelievable hard to stop him. But Tool is already showing why he was this quick in quali. He's having a 1.3 second lead. Oh, we're having yellow. Oh, Black Mamba in trouble. With who? Oh, with Donkey Kong. Both the Williams drivers are early on in trouble. Alright, but nothing is done yet. Because you're definitely going to see a few safety cars. Right. No Jug gets a bit of breathing room from Joe Royal now. And as he doesn't have to look back as much anymore, he's going to try to close the gap as the Alfa Romeo switch positions to give Wesley the advantage of the medium tire. Pantera is in P6. Marcel, P7. Good start for him. Oh! Dylan is losing not 1 but 2 positions here. Stavroulis is coming with him. 2 good points finishes for the Greek so far. Prince in P10. And then we have Lancy and Fox Blue. And then we see 4 cars who have been in trouble early on. Both the Williams drivers, Donkey Dance and Kata. And then we have Chokers and Mamba. Right. Tool controlling the pace. No Jug Boy, he is losing time, but it's less. I think he lost like a tenth in this lap. Well, 2 improves the fastest lap once again to 1:41.532. DRS is now enabled, so this will be interesting. Wesley is... Oh, what? Joe Royal! He does a Joe Royal! Yeah, this is this guy's problem so far. He's bloody quick. But the amounts of spins are just too many to make... to have a real chance at winning. So he drops back to P12, lost his front wing, and is going to have to pit. And this gives even more breathing room for No Jug. And we have the Alfa Romeos in P3 and P4. Pantera having a strong race. P5, Marcel doing really well here. Tincata's in the pit. What is he going for? Has he been in trouble again? I think so. He's getting a new front wing. He's putting on some fresh intermediate tires. It's lap 3. He's been in trouble twice. No Joke lost 2 tens in the last lap. And look at that, Wesley. Now really using his medium tires. He's closing the gap up front, post fastest lap of the race. And he's trying to get within, of course, within the DRS range to close the gap to Joe. And maybe attack the P2. He's closing in quickly, actually. Only 7 tenths. In the back, we see Cholgers and Mamba fighting. And they have a 5-second gap to Fox Blue and P11. Oh, yellow. Oh, Marcel! Ay. Marcel in oh, no! That was... Oh my, that must have been a very scary moment for the drivers behind him. Right, Marcel in trouble, drops the P13. Behind is a teammate Black Mamba. And this moves Pantera up to P5, a look again. The also quiet but steady driver, Stavroulis from Greece. Always there in that mid group, grabbing up some points. Let's have a look at Wesley. Wesley is closing in quickly on No Jug. It's now 5 tenths as they're coming up the straight on sector 1. He's going to have, let's go on board with Wesley. Oh, he's definitely too far off to make a move. But he is closing in. Both still have over 50% on ERS. Tua, of course, doesn't even have to use it. Shabby has used a bit more, but he is trying to stay within the reach of the leaders. And now Wesley has closed the gap to No Jug. This may actually help Shabby close the gap. He needs it. Stay within DRS and be able to stay within the top 4. Behind him is quite a gap, 4 seconds to Pantera. Meanwhile, the last few points are here. Prince, Lancy, Fox Blue, and then you have a 5-second gap to Chalkers, Mamba, Donkey Dan, Marcel, and way further back, Joe Royal and Tenkata, who's already nearly lapped. Wow. I'll be hoping on that there will be a safety car really soon. Otherwise, once you're a lap, it's going to be so difficult to still have a good result. Tool is really on fire. He's 3.5 seconds away from No Jock, who is now fully on pressure from Wesley. Only 210. Chevy closing in as well. The 3 drivers fighting for P2 here. And No Jock is going to feel the heat from the Alpha duo. Pantera trying to do everything he can to get Sarvulis and Dimix out of his DRS range. It's behind them. There's Prince, who's 2.5 seconds down. Oh, yellow. Yellow. Who's that? Oh, it's Black Mamba again. Alright, the Austrian in trouble. Wesley really close now. Is he able to make a move? No. The thing is, No Jock has set his car up in a way that he's probably having the least amount of wings from all other drivers. Yellow. Oh, Mama in trouble again. Ay. You know, he'll be open for a safety car as well to get back in this race. And let me remind you, nothing is lost if you're in early trouble. It doesn't help, sure. You much rather be in a good position up. But one safety car and you're back in the game. But if it's up to Tenkata, that safety car comes really quick, because he's close to being lapped. Alright. Pantera is now really driving away from Sarvulis, who's under pressure from Dimix. How is the ERS for both? Dimix is on 50, Sarvulis about 10% less. Oh, that seems to be like Prince made a mistake. Yes, and he is being visited right away by Lancy here, who's all over him. So is Fox Blue and Chalkers, who has closed the gap to that group after being in trouble early on. Side by side here, Lancy and Fox Blue. No, Lancy and Prince. Oh, bit of contact there. It's good to see Fox Blue is adapting well to the level of racing he had to, well, troubled first rounds. But he's in the points now. And even if he may lose that position to Chalkers, Something up front will happen. So got a time penalty and is just giving it all to make sure he's not being lapped. Here comes Tool. He's 4.5 seconds away from no jug. No jug's still in trouble. Well, not in troubles, but still being chased down by the Alfa Romeos. And let's have a look at a request by Eric to the lap times of Tool. As you can see, he is doing 41s, and his last lap was a 42, but overall he is doing 5:41s. If you look at No Jug, he is doing 42, so that's half a second a lap. And Wesley, of course, is doing the same. And then Pantera, a bit slower. He's adapting now, but right, that being, let's go back to the action where No Jug is having nearly 5 seconds of a gap on the leader, behind the leader actually. We're in lap 10, and that means the mediums will start to drop off a bit, and that may help No Jug. Why would it help No Jug? Well, it's going to be harder for Wesley to get that same lap times in, as the tire degradation on the medium tire will be higher. As we see a pit stop, and that is a little bit early. It's Fox Blue. He goes from mediums to hards. That's fairly early to be said. Because what normally you expect around lap 12, 13, maybe 14, and then see drivers who started on mediums go to hards. Oh, yellow. I think it's Mamba. Oh, Mamba with the pirouette. He's having a nightmare. Right, let's have a look. Wesley is still very, very close. 5/10 is what he is behind No Jug. And Shabby just seems to be quietly waiting for things to come. But Tool is just controlling the pace. Still has a lot of ERS. Oh, and Tankata is really nearly lapped. He is hoping for that safety car, and this might be the moment. Oh, is it Mamba? No, it's his teammate Marcel who made a mistake on the final corner. But no, not a safety car. But, it's the other Aston Martin. I think there's a problem with those cars. He is able to continue. And meanwhile, Tool is ahead of Tankata. So, Tankata, Mamba's round again, and he pits. And if he pits, that might mean he may be lapped soon as well. But no need to worry, because if there's a safety car within a few laps now, or if Tool makes a mistake, you're back in the game. But you need a bit of luck that moment happens. And so far, we haven't seen a safety car yet. Mamba leaves the pit lane, is being lapped, is into P16, but he's on fresh medium, so maybe could get some nice pace going on. As we have a yellow again, I think that's Mamba just moving over for the other cars while it's being lapped. Right, we're on lap 12, and that means I think Wesley is going to be pitting soon. So will Marcel. Oh, we have an... Oh, this could be the safety car. No, Mamba is round again. Oh my. He's really wishing he stayed home right now. Well, mostly he's wishing his actions are causing a safety car to get back in the race, but no, it just goes from bad to even worse. Well, we're on lap 13, gonna start now. Wesley's not coming in yet. But he is starting to lose a bit of time, as he is on... Yeah, he's just outside. Oh, Wesley! Wesley spins! Aye, that's going to cost some time. And now he will be thinking, I wish I pitted earlier. Right, it'll definitely come in at the end of this lap. You need to be very careful now, because your tires may be overheated. And this moves Shabby off to P3. We see yellow flags. Oh. Mama's coming in again. It's the Aston Martins are... Oh, it's a disaster for them. Right, back to the action. With more yellows, and I think Tinkata's in trouble. Right, Wesley's pitting, as expected. And that means next car will probably be Marcel. Wesley drops to P10. No judge, 7 seconds behind. And he's having Shabby right behind him. Both start on the hard tires, and I think they continue until like laps 18. And another yellow. Tinkata is in trouble again. lot of fighting here going on with Prince and Lancy. And Donkey Dan as well. Dan, who has closed the gap to these guys because he was quite a bit behind early on. Passing his teammate there who is being lapped. Alright, Count is out of the race. So, the battle for P2 is no and Shabby. You're nearly 8 seconds behind Tool, who's just on a different planet. Pantera is having a really good race. P4 here. Dimix in P5, who finally managed to get ahead of Stavroulis. And they have quite a gap on Prince. So the gap is with Pantera, Dimix, and Stavroulis for 4, 5, 6, probably 5, 6, 7. As Wesley will probably be ahead of them when they pit. But Wesley did have that spin, did lose a bit of time there, and the other guys will be on a better tires, so it's those 3 guys against Wesley for P4, and we're gonna see Jug and Shabby for P2. Unless you never know. Alright, let's go back to the fights. Prince, Lancy, Donkey Dan. Joe Royal is not too far away as well. Wesley is a bit stuck behind Joe Royal there. Is losing valuable time, and let's have a look how the leader gap to leader. Oh, that's big. It's 41 seconds. We're on lap 17, and that means that soon we're going to see pit stops from all those who have started on the Hearts. And the first one to do so is Donkey Dan. Prince and Lancy just keep close to each other and fighting. Wesley finally ahead of Joe Royal. will not be happy with the amount of time he's lost to the McLaren driver. Seems like he's immediately pulling a gap, and he's going to close in to the guys that have Lancy and Prince. But whoa. What's that? Oh no, Jack. Oh, you spent 385,000 hours of practicing, and you do well, and then you speed in the pit lane. You fool. Anyway, Joe comes in from P2. Staff comes in as well. Prince comes in as well. Right, so we'll be seeing loads of pit stops now in the next few laps, as Tool and Chevy will probably come in the next lap. Let's see, and Donkey Down with that pit stop one lap earlier has made sure that he is now ahead of Prince and Joe Royal. It's a good move by him. Well done. Fox had a bit of an odd tactic by pitting very early to those cars, and that means he's going to have a hard time to keep up and defend his position. Shammy coming in. Tool still staying out. Meanwhile, having a 10-second lead. This guy is just flying. Right. Dimix in P2 now, as he has not pitted. Shabby. Oh, yeah. Actually lost a bit of time on Jug there. So the undercut in this case works when it comes to old tires. And of course you also need to be able to get some heat in those fresh tires quickly. Land seat pitting. Look at that. Alpha Calvary in P2 and 3. Sure, Dimix still has to pit. But as expected, Wesley with a margin ahead of Pantera, but Pantera having the better tires. Softer compound, fresher. Oh, Wesley! Yay! Have a bit of a moment. That is not going to help. And Tool was in the pit lane. So his gap was 27 to Dimix and 30.9 to Nojik. So let's see how much he's losing with that pit stop. Nojik with the fastest lap. Oh, Nojik clearly gaining a lot of time here. Wait, what? The gap. So by pitting 2 laps earlier, the gap is now less than 3 seconds. Wow, and Jug is just flying on those softs. Gee, imagine if you wouldn't have had that time penalty. Now, Tool will be searching and struggling to get some heat in those tires, and in the meanwhile, No Jug is closing in even more so. And yeah, Chevy is having trouble keeping up with Jug there. But maybe he will once he found some heat in those tires. Jug 2.1 behind 2. Let's go to the gaps between the drivers. We have to say Pantera is quickly closing in on Wesley. Wesley had a little moment. And also, look at that. Oh, Jack improving fast level once again. Oh, and now Chevy. Look, I told you. If Chevy gets into your rhythm, be afraid. Savulis has jumped Dimix with the earlier pit stop. So what we can learn from it is starting lap 16, 17 is you can gain a lot of time on with the undercut. And oh gee, Wesley is just struggling here. Pantera is gaining time so quickly. Is he gonna be able to attack Wesley for P4? That will be a phenomenal result for the Polish driver. The gap is closing down really quickly. Is Wesley having damage, perhaps? Oh, yellow. Oh, Foxy Fox is out. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Is it a safety car? Is it a safety car? Yes, it is a safety car. The moment many drivers have been waiting for, and Jock will be slamming his head on the dashboard of his car. Why? Because he got a very unnecessary penalty by speeding in the pit lane. This was his chance. Oh, Wesley is no doubt gonna pit. Yes, he's gonna. Oh, Jug is pitting. Yeah, it's you weren't gonna win anyway, so this is what you have to do. You're gonna have to. You're gonna serve the pen. Oh, what tires are coming on? Yeah, another fresh set of mediums, and the question is, how far are you gonna drop back? Wesley pits, of course. I'm asking myself, did Wesley have damage because he was losing so much time? No, it was just a matter of the tires. Right, Wesley drops to P8, I think. Davulis pits again. Jorgas pits Donkey down. And Prince goes for softs. That's going to be a stretch from here on. And look at that. Oh, where did Dylan get a penalty? Dylan with P5 Dimix. Let's see, race director. Oh, it's just, oh. Right, so if we looked at lap times, we could clearly see that Jug was flying 39, 39. Tool, did he even do a lap? No. Shabby was even quicker. 38.9, that is really quick. Right. Lots of people going for fresh tires, and that will make the race very interesting. Interesting end to this race. as we have a reshuffled order. Jug has given up 2 positions. With well, the main reason for it so he could serve his 5-second temp penalty, and 2, having fresher tires. If he could pass Pantera quickly at restart, or after the restart, what is that? Yeah, he could really have another shot. So I think it's a good call for him to come in to make that move. His teammate, look at that, in P5. Lancy in P6. Joe Royal back in the mix, although his tires are a bit older than the others. Wesley dropped to P8, but he was going to lose positions anyway due to, yeah, the tires. Yeah, yes, Tav was pitting quite early for the mediums. He lost the 5th position. Now brings Choggers back, brings Donkey down big. Everyone basically. Now where is oh, and this is interesting because I don't think there's an actual driver in the Aston Martin's car, and this could be an AI thing. And who is he ahead of? Safety car coming in. Oh, he's ahead of Pantera. Oh, yeah. Oh, what is that? Let's have a look. This restart's going to be interesting. Tool very slow here. Very, very slow. Oh, look at that. It's all bunched up, and that's going to cause chaos. Here he goes. Around. No, he does. He's waiting so long. Even when he's around the corner, here he goes. Here we go with the restart. Oh, this is definitely going to be chaos. Shabby's still trying to get some heat in the tires. Pantera in P3. No Jock still in P4. Let's see if there's going to be any trouble. Oh, I do see a yellow. Prince is in trouble. No, Marcel. Donkey down in trouble. Yeah, Princess, of course, on the soft tires. He's going to be quick. Alright, back to the front, but because that's where the battle is for the win. 2-time race winner this season, Lynx, is not on track tonight. So everyone else is eager to go for that win to close the gap and move up in the championship standings. Two is probably too quick. So let's see what Nojuk is going to do. He is now in a different position. First part of the race, he was the one being hunted by Wesley and by Shabby, and now he is the one hunting Face Pantera, and if he succeeds in that, he's still going to hunt for 2 other cars. Oh, he's clearly quicker here than Pantera, but please do not make a mistake. Oh, someone's in trouble. Oh, Prince in trouble. Oh, wait, you got to be kidding me. You need... Oh. Too late, mate is getting a time penalty for exceeding the track limits. Oh no, that could really change this race. And here comes Jock with the attack, and oh, Marcel is being disqualified. Okay. Alright, let's see if that's not gonna get us another full yellow situation. Right, no jug. Lost quite a bit of time behind Pantera. He's 3 seconds behind Shabby. And Shabby now is on a mission because he knows he needs to focus. He doesn't have to beat Tool on track. He just needs to stay close. He needs to stay within 3 seconds and it gets him the win. And to get behind him in 3 seconds, he should be able to keep that. Unless No Jug is going to pull off a miracle and gets ahead of these guys. So it's Tool, who's clearly been the quickest driver here today. But, puts himself in trouble after this safety car. But now he has 6 laps left to gain 1.5 seconds on Shep. It should be possible then. Improves the fastest lap. It's 38.9. And meanwhile for P4, let's have a look at that. Face Ventura P4, Lancy P5. Dimix lost position, he is in P6, and we have a yellow, that's Prince again in the thing. Oh, Stavroulis has been in trouble. He has dropped to P11, is in the pit lane, is going for fresh sauce, and that may mean he may go for the fastest lap soon. We have another... Oh, and Prince is out! Prince is out! Could that be a full yellow? It's in the last corner. What's that gonna be? What is that gonna be? If this car is stranded, it could be, but no, car's been removed. We're gonna continue the race. No safety car. And meanwhile, Tool, hello, brought himself into trouble. Who was I kidding? The gap was already 2.7. This guy is just on phenomenal pace today. Joe Royal! Oh, this is going to be a safety car. This is going to be a safety car. Oh, yeah. Oh, I should have kept my mouth shut, I think. Massive crash. Multiple cars involved. And this means, wow, this means we're gonna have another safety car, and this 3-second penalty by Tool may really hurt him. Can you imagine that he may have, after this race, there could be a situation where he lapped from start to finish, crossed the finish line in first and might not win? Can you imagine? Well, it could happen tonight. Several cars decide to pit. Wesley, Donkey Down, Dimix, Panteras, and Stavroulis just did so a lap ago. Joe Royal and Prince are out. Black Mama's Ghost is still running around. Right. And this is what I mean, and I've said it time after time, anything can happen. You think the race is done, but it never is until the checkered flag falls. Right, so we're gonna have a situation. Now, first of all, we're gonna need to know, is anyone gonna pit? Any one of that leading group, are you gonna pit, yes or no? Let's see if anyone is going to pit and go for fresh softs. No. as the leader stays out. Most of them have fairly fresh tires, so. Well, if you're watching, you gotta make sure you keep watching because this is going to be an exciting, well, ending of the race. We have basically 10 cars left, and Mama's Ghost. The top 5 is going to be on fairly old mediums, and cars 6 to 10, Wesley, Donkey Don, Dimix, DTR, and Cervulas are all on fresh softs, as we're probably going to restart at the end of this lap, and that would give us 3 laps to go. We have Tool, who's just the quickest all day, all night, and not just the quickest, but by far the quickest. But he does have a 3-second time on it, and let's have a look at the penalties. I mean, here, 3 seconds. Chokers has 3 seconds. Dimix and Donkey Don has 3 seconds, but yeah, we're going to restart, and there's going to be a few cars who will have a major tire advantage. We're going to have Shabby, who's going to smell the win and will do everything he can to stay within 3 seconds of Tool, as it's just 3 laps of racing. We have No Joke, who is so hungry, so eager for that first win in Division 1. He's in P3 and he knows he has the opportunity. He is in 3rd, and here's the confirmation safety car is coming in. He is in 3rd. He is on, from the top group, probably on the best tires, as is the freshest, same as Chokers. Chokers is a pen. But he has 2 cars ahead of him who are not particularly the slowest drivers. We have Shabby in P2, the 3-time champion. We have Tool, who is the big challenger this season, who has shown that he is the quickest around here. And not just a little, but by far the quickest. But he did cross track limits a few times too many and has a 3-second time penalty. So what is it going to be? Safety car is already entering the pit, and Tool is on a very, very low pace. We saw at the last restart he is gonna wait until just ahead of the finish line. Is he gonna do that again, or is he gonna surprise them? No, he's gonna surprise them with an early start. Right, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes. Around the corner, see if everyone makes it. I hope it stays safe. Wesley in P6, but let's go to the front, as we're gonna have probably 3 guys fighting for that win. Oh, Tool is he is just flying already. 8 tenths off, 3 laps to go, and we are gonna have DRS in the final lap, but I don't think Shabby is gonna be within DRS range. Look at how much they've already used from the DRS. Of course, Shabby will do everything he can. He might get gifted the win despite not crossing the finish line in first, not even leading the race for a moment. But can you blame him? A win is a win. Right. No. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought I saw Shabby sliding a little bit. No. If Tool manages to get another 3-second gap to Shabby, it just shows he was the best and deserved his win. No Joke a second behind Shabby. And so far none of the soft runners have made places, although Wesley is very, very, very close behind Chokers here. Let's have a look. 2 tenths, he's on so much better tires. Look at this. He's so much quicker. Here he comes, takes the inside. Probably going to try it and put it side by side in turn 1. Yes, that is Wesley's corner. Wesley 2P5, and I think Dimix is going to try and do the same. Yes, Dimix to P6. Good race here by Dylan. Chokers drops to P7. Donkey down. And now is the next who's going to try to beat Chokers here. Pantera, who's doing has a phenomenal race, but now dropped to P9. Right, back to the lead. We're 2 laps to go until already has 2 seconds on Shabby, or nearly. It's 1.9. No Joke actually closing in on Shabby. Oh. They are creating a gap though to Lancy. Lancy 1.9 behind these giants. But it seems that Tool is just so quick. He's going to create a 3-second lap. And if Shabby has to fight No Joke, he might lose a little bit more time. And we have a yellow Joker seems to be in trouble, dropping to P10. Yes, he is. Getting passed by Mama's Ghost. Right, No Joke, 4 tenths less. 3.5 tenths, and it's 2.8 to 2. Whoa. That is going to be an exciting last lap. He's got the 3 seconds already. He done it in 2 laps. The Belgian driver is just on a different level. And someone in trouble here. Pantera dropping to P9. Joker's pitting. Not sure why you would do that. It's the last lap, mate. Tool is but if Shabby or No Jack can close just a few tenths, he could win the race. But it just seems that Tool is too quick. No Jack, who is having less wing than all the other drivers, is still unable to close the gap or pass Chevy on that straight, and they have to fight. They have to work together to have a chance of beating Tool. If they're going to fight each other, it's going to cost them even more time. So it seems like Tool is going to win. He was outstanding. Is not enough. Oh, what happened? Yellow. That's Red Bull. I think it's Pantera. Yep, Pantera in trouble there. Right, and here we go. Here comes Tool. Let's hope he doesn't celebrate too early and makes a mistake. He crossed the line and first, and he gets the win. Keeps half a second. Chevy behind him. No Jack, 3 tenths behind Chevy for his first ever podium in Division 1. Well done, No Jack, and of course Chevy and Tool as well. Lancy picks up 4th after a good race for him. Dimix P5. What a day for Alpha Tauri. P3, P5. That is 15. That's 25 points. The boys have never gotten as much points in Division 1 in one race. In fact, I think that's more. That's about half the points of their 2 previous seasons together. Staff, well done once again. Good points, P6. Wesley dropped a bit in the last lap. Not sure what happened there. P7, Donkey down in P8. Chokers finishes in 9th. And Pantera, despite having a really good race, only finishes in P10. Oh, I see my great buddy now has joined in a bit late, but trust me now, this was definitely worth it. A shame you weren't there, no? Because this has been a very good and entertaining race. This is Tool, or known as Too Late Mate. Well, everyone else was too late, not him. Because despite the 2 safety cars, despite the time penalty he got, he was undoubtedly the quickest and best driver today. 2 drivers were managed to get close. They are Shabby and they are DTR No Jock. Congratulations to them. well done. A phenomenal race by them, but just not good enough. So it's a hat trick actually for Toolmate, as he had pole position, as he has the fastest lap, and the win, of course. So on the podium, Tool, Chevy, Nojak. We have Lancy, Dimex, Stavroulis, Wesley, Donkian, Chokers, and Pantera in the points. Mamba will probably not be classified as he is 2 laps down, but it was his ghost. And we have the non-finishers: Joe Royal, Prince, Marcel, Fox, Lieutenant, Carter. That's it. Those were tonight's results. I hope you enjoyed this race. I surely did. Thank you for watching. We got more racing coming up. I mean, if you want to know what's happened in these three, just watch the other stream that was at the same time. Tomorrow we're going to have Division 2 and Division 4 with your current commentator participating in Division 4. And then on Thursday we're going to have Division 5 streamed. Where Hansel Bua will try to repeat and hold off Connor, as those two seem to be in a fight for the championship. Well, thank you all for watching. Have a great night. This was Bach. This was DTR and 1. Thank you all for watching. Bye bye.